and sports. That started this Lona scheme. And I would like to invite the representative from the Lona scheme to come and stand before her if there is any person within the congregation.
Launching and finalizing food distribution. History of Ebola Sudan virus in Uganda. President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni calls for a national strategy to prevent and manage disabilities. Zambia at 58. St. Lawrence University Football League. You're welcome, our dear viewers. This is Live at 8. My name is Kasasa Lona Jemima, and here is the news in details. The National Forum of People Living with HIV/AIDS Network Uganda, in partnership with Aga Khan, held an official handover of food to people who are living with HIV/AIDS in Kampala. About 200 people were able to get food, which included maize flour, rice, beans, salt, among others. Sarah Chirabo has more on this story.
Due to COVID-19 outbreak in Uganda, the organization which ensures justice for people living with HIV/AIDS in Uganda, NAFOFAN, together with Aga Khan Foundation and European Union, came up with ideological support of food distribution to different victims across the country. This came out after many people living with HIV facing a number of challenges which limits their adherence level, and hunger is among them. Yesterday, the 25th of October 2022, Aga Khan held an official handover of different food types, which include maize flour, rice, beans and salt in Kampala.
All know that you cannot adhere to ART. ART is a life-saving treatment and it's a lifelong treatment. So you cannot adhere to that treatment when you do not have food, when you cannot adhere to it when you're on an empty stomach. So this project came in timely to address those gaps. The gaps of adherence, the gaps of anxiety, the gaps of new infections in the community. So the project came and we've been giving out food to people living with HIV in the 3 districts, and in total we managed to reach out to 1,515 people.
According to Aga Khan project coordinator Romano Sembajo, the program aimed at creating support structures in the community and emphasizing food values among people living with the infection.
It's also communities that are at least well and are associating under the Kampala district persons living with HIV. In this, we've been trying to support with psychosocial support, monitoring our viral loads, a bit of at least also making sure that the persons at least are supported. We're trying to live positively in all the different aspects of life. In our project, we have a component of nutritional support where we've been trying to provide a bit of food. This food ideally supports in adding at least a nutritional component, especially in the aspect of where we have to take our medicines on a daily basis.
However, NAFOFAN has gone extra mile by creating different strategies of helping the victims, where 3,501 female Ugandans and 1,800 male have benefited in home visits. 3,645 females and 1,837 males benefited in home deliveries. 93,060 females and 76,356 males received counseling and health talks. 2,818 females and 702 males being referred to other services.
deliveries, we've been doing ART home deliveries, we've been doing counseling, we've been doing home visits. And I think the numbers, you have them there on paper. I cannot articulate them properly, but those numbers have been reached out to. There are over 10,000 people who have benefited from that. And these people have been helped to come back into care and adhere well to their treatment.
The program of food distribution has covered 9 months, among which were divided into 3 quarters, which were March, June and October. The October quarter has marked the successful end of the program, with 500 beneficiaries majorly in Kampala and Arua. Sarah Chilabo, live at 8.
Thank you very much, Sarah. Uganda has experienced 5 Ebola Sudan virus cases. The first cases were confirmed in the northern region of Gulu district in the year 2000. Let's have a look at the history of the Ebola virus disease.
Sudan virus is a severe disease which often shows fatal illnesses affecting humans. Ebola Sudan virus was first reported in southern Sudan in June 1976. Since then, the virus has emerged periodically, and up to now, 7 outbreaks caused by Sudan Ebola disease have been reported, 4 in Uganda and 3 in Sudan. The estimated case fatality ratios of Sudan virus disease have varied from 41% to 100% in the past outbreaks. Uganda has reported 5 Sudan virus disease outbreaks in 2000, 2011, 2012, 2019, and 2022. On 16th October 2000, 17 cases, including 35 deaths, were first reported in a local hospital in Gulu town, and more cases reported in Masindi and Barara. In May 2011, a single case of Sudan Ebola disease was identified in Luero district, and in 2012, Uganda had 2 outbreaks, an outbreak of Ebola hemorrhagic fever in Chibale district in western Uganda, which killed 17 people in July and August. In November 2012, Ebola claimed 7 cases confirmed in Luero and Kampala. Uganda also reported a Bundibujo virus disease outbreak in 2007 and an Ebola virus disease outbreak in 2019. On June 2019, the Ugandan Ministry of Health confirmed Ebola virus disease in Kasasa district, and on 20th September 2022, the Ministry of Health in Uganda, together with the World Health Organization Regional Office for Africa, confirmed an outbreak of Ebola virus disease due to Sudan Ebola virus in Mubende district, Uganda, after 1 fatal case was confirmed in Madudu sub-county. The virus is introduced into human population through close contact with blood, secretions, organs or other bloody fluids of infected animals such as fruit bats, chimpanzees, gorilla, monkeys, forest antelope or porcupines found ill or dead or in the rainforest. The virus then spreads through human-to-human transmission via direct contact through broken skin or mucous membranes with their blood or bloody fluids of a person who is sick with or has died from Ebola South Sudan disease, or objects that have been contaminated with bloody fluids like blood, feces, vomit from a person sick with Ebola, or the body of a person who died from Ebola. Symptoms of Ebola can be sudden headache and sore throat, later followed by vomiting, diarrhea, rashes, symptoms of impaired kidney and liver malfunction. In some cases, the patient might present both from the gums or blood in the stools. This is now subcategorized depending on the causative viruses. Outbreaks of Ebola disease caused by Sudan viruses are named Sudan virus disease outbreaks. Prior to May